And many years ago, I went to Naropa, and that's when I met Michael Rothenberg, who is the creator of this concept down there in California. And he got a hold of me, and I tried to distribute it to as many Canadian places that I could think of. And so, hi, Michael, and I'm sure that we have lots of poets from Calgary, because Calgary is the epicenter of poetry in Canada. Let's hear it for Calgary. Now, last but not least, we're going to have one more poem from Erin Dingle. Come on up here, Dingle. I call her Dingle. Apparently she was kidded as a kid about Dingle, but I think it's the most sounding, perfect name that I've ever heard. It sounds like the perfect ring. So let's hear it for Dingle.
Okay. In keeping with what I said before, I was thinking of things I am grateful for and that give me a great deal of joy. And until about a year ago, I was an entirely solo artist. I wrote on my own. I put it in a file. It kind of sat there. I didn't get an opportunity to work with other people. And I have just had my mind blown in the past year working with all these other artists in terms of the directions your brain will go when they have somebody else to help direct them. And my most recent project is with a good friend of mine, and we're making a CD of all disaster tracks that are world disasters. He's providing an electronic bass, and I'm providing words. And I wrote this after our first session together because I found it rather exceptional. It's called Brainstorms. A raindrop idea is dripping down onto the carpet between us, round and reflective, a directive drawn on moisture. It is seen twice over, taken into 4 palms, poured carefully between them. Another drip, another drop, another gripping possibility. Hands spread, catching and gesturing, a tip-tap topping of the page laid down to catch them there. Raindrops forming clouds, rubbing against each other, changing shape, changing process, changing concept, cloud into creation. Grasping the foggy form, feeling friction and thunder, I am briefly washed in raindrop wonder at the potential of the rainbow result. Private phrases fall hail heavy in my head as always, but joined by sounds, by the profound potential of ambiance, of orchestral cadence, words with a witness in a wall of textured tones, and tales told with a closed mouth and the fractal fragments of a sampled world. This is a seductive example of brainstorm potential, a tight loop seeking expansion, wishes whipping between bright brains, unrestrained, evolving, revolving, cackle crackling with lightning lift, swiftly slipping out of 4 palms into round revolutions with their own gravity, levity, clarity. And the hands become servants, and the voices become servants, and the pitch and the beat and the buttons become servants to a Frankenstein fantasy of eager elements, calamities that cannot be caged, the growls and howls of Gaia, who we will worship and witness with art grown like the best of her bounty from the spanned soil of 2 creative souls. Thank you.